So, hello friends, we have Dirshi Shah with us. She had applied for BBA LLB course in Christ University. So, let us hear from her that how was her experience in the interview. So, first of all, Dirshi, please introduce yourself to the viewers.
So hi everyone, I am Rishi Shah. I am from the Radiant International School and I am in Commerce stream with Informatics Practices.
Okay, so Dirshi, please tell us that when was your interview scheduled and how did your interview started?
So it was scheduled on 5th of April at 2 p.m. and it started with introduction. It had asked me to introduce myself.
Okay, so how many panelists were there in your interview?
There were two panelists.
Okay, so in your introduction, what all things did you cover?
So firstly I started with my name, introduction part, and then I included my family background, that I come from Surat and I am a single parent child. And then I included where I study, I included my school's name, then I included my marks, percentages, and how am I able to manage my academics and co-curricular activities, and I've mentioned that in a nutshell how am I in a person.
Okay, so after your introduction, did they ask you anything related to your introduction or that question was totally different?
So the first question was related to the introduction, like they asked me what is my family background exactly. Like I have, as I mentioned, I'm a single parent child, and then I was asked what does my name mean, because it was difficult for them to pronounce Dirshi. So
Okay.
We started with that, and then after that we had why law as my career.
Okay, so if guys you have any different name which is difficult to pronounce, they can ask you what is the meaning of your name. So after that, what was the next question?
So after asking me why law is my career, they mentioned that since I have been very good in my academics, how did my academics help me?
Okay, so what was your answer? How did actually your academics help you?
So my answer was that since I have been studying the same thing again and again, what made me realize is understanding the concept and then looking into what it actually can help me do would is really helpful currently when I am preparing for my law exams. So I said that it has helped me in this particular manner in a brief way.
Okay, so what was the next question to you?
So the next question came as what is constitution and what is the difference between private and public?
Okay, so as you had choose the BBA and LLB course, they ask you questions regarding your law subjects.
Yes.
Okay, so after that, what was the next question?
So the next question they had asked me was related to my introduction. That do you think like what you are doing it as a responsible citizen?
Okay.
So to that I said that definitely I'm a responsible citizen, and my mother has always supported me of being a responsible citizen, and I've always spoke up for what is wrong and what is right. So I think I am a responsible citizen.
Okay, but that was also mainly related to the law because it was in respect to the law. Okay, so after that, any academic question or any questions regarding law?
No.
Okay, so after that, what did they ask you?
So the next question was why did you opt for Christ?
Okay, so what did you say? Because being a law student, why did you choose Christ?
So firstly, I mentioned that it is one of the best private universities. When we search on Google as well, and as per the rankings, Christ University is the best. And I think to get exposure to different terms, to different situations, to different ideologies, it is important to be in a university where there are different extracurriculum activities being handled.
Okay, so after that, why Christ? What was the next question?
Then they asked me where do you see yourself and how do you want to be after the completion of this course.
Okay, so they asked you about your short-term vision that where do you see yourself? Okay, and then?
And then I had my micro presentation that firstly asked me whether you are aware about the current affairs being a law student, and I had also mentioned that I had been into various public speaking competitions. So they were like, then you should be able to know. And firstly, they told me that if you have prepared any topic, you can just tell it to us and we can ask you about that. But then I said that no, I'm ready to take risks. So you can ask me any question with any topic which you wish to hear from me.
Okay, so guys, if you are lucky enough, they can even ask you that if you have prepared any topic for the micro presentation, you can speak on that. So, what was the topic given to you by them then?
It was the hijab verdict.
Okay, just because you were aware about the current affairs, they asked you if you are aware, so that's why in relation to that they gave you that topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so any instruction they gave you about that, how much time you can take as a preparatory, or how much time your micro presentation went?
No, I wasn't told any of that. They just told me that whenever you are ready, you can just begin, and whenever you feel like stopping, you can stop.
Okay, so after the micro presentation, did they ask you anything to conclude, or how did your interview end?
Then they were like, "Thank you. It was a great experience being with you." And to be honest, it was somewhere 28 minutes of interview, so they had got to know me in person. And then I ended with "Thank you and have a great day." So they were quite happy.
So Dirshi, listening to your experience of the interview, we can see that you had a very good experience of the interview, and even the interviews were quite happy with you. So would you like to tell the viewers that how did you actually prepare for your interview? What things they should keep in mind while preparing the interview?
So firstly, I thank Pro Talent, Nitin sir and Namrata ma'am for giving us the guidance that we required for being in the being in front of the most reputed colleges interviewers. So interview, and I think I wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been possible for me to be such a good person in front of them without their support. They have given me 2 to 3 rounds of mock interviews where I got to know where I lack, what my weaknesses are, and where I need to work. Then I think I would give a suggestion that once you start preparing for your interview, your introduction should be the best. Once they're impressed with your introduction, you have a clean path of getting selected, because the interviewers would be really happy, because I saw it and I experienced it, that once my introduction went well, all the questions which came next were quite easy and I could answer it really well.
So guys, introduction plays a very important role in Christ University. So please be prepared well about it. So Dirshi, we would like to thank you for your sharing the experience of your interview, and we would also like to wish you the best for your future.
Thanks.
So thank you.